Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. It was on a good line. And this next putt, it's for bogey. And that putt will drop. Well done. Well, that's disappointing, Rich. Getting underway over par.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Going with the 5-iron here. A quality shot, that.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Ooh, right by the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands.
John, what's going on out there?
We're down here on the third. Take a look at Cameron Champ.
Getting ready to play their third. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Oh, well done. Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. He's currently tied for 15th.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That's heading for the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Good shot there. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, I'm down on the 9th. This is Ian Poulter's next shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh! Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, just missed. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot. And well hold. Let's move on. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 6th, and this is Cameron Champ's next shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 6th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, so close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 4 back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Well, let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker. Well, that's a handy shot. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Oh, that's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. We need this one to bounce right. And this is an extremely long putt. We might even have to hinge on this one. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? 6 feet remaining to the cup. Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Sitting at 3 over for the day. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
That dog will hunt.
Let's head over to the 10th.
From 115 yards out.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Let's return to live play now. Cameron Champ is one of those players that exploded onto tour, Rich. He brought that power game with him and was a winner straight away. But now he's facing that sort of second-year syndrome, isn't he?
He is, Luke, but he's one of these unique players where I think his power can get him through the tough times. I think that if he figures out a way to learn how to play the golf course on the PGA Tour effectively, even his bad weeks will start making cuts and being in contention a little more often. As with most young players, they just need time to develop.
And that putt will end up short. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Now 5 strokes behind. The 10th at TPC Sutherland is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Let's head over to the 11th. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
That's in the sand. That was wonderfully done. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. A bit long on that one. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Sutherland 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Handy effort, that one. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Opting for the 9-iron. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, this putt is looking to be about 23 feet.
And he holds it. What a putt. Currently at 2 over par. The 12th here at Sutherland is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water. It starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. That's tiny. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. That's well played. Pin high.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That was a gallant attempt. It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot. This was his second. When a player hits a shot of that caliber, you just want to have another look, don't you? And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And now we go to the 14th, where this happened a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. Sitting at 2 over for the day. Let's make a move. You're just outside the top 20. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. Well, you're a ball striker, there's no doubt about that. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Okay, steady now. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And down it goes. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10. That wasn't your best effort, was it? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. It was on a good line. Putting for bogey. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently at +3 for the round.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 15th. This one needs to kick left. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And this effort by Justin Thomas. He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Oh, that was a beauty. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Well done. Now 4 back after that hole. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. John, have you got a read on this one?
This putt's about 23 feet, guys.
Ooh. An opportunity to make their par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. This shot is about 140 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And this putt is for a final score of 73. Bit too heavy-handed there. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. This one's for bogey. And that will do it for him at this event. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.